I'll read. I'm your Northeastern SWP, Ross Tweddle.
WTF! WTF!
Hello, I'm Ross Tweddle from Cultaholic.com. You're my sexual wank pheasants, and welcome to all of the WTF moments from a so-called special episode of SmackDown Live. Only it wasn't really special, because it felt like every other SmackDown Live in the history of SmackDown Live, only we get a title match, which we sometimes get on a non-special SmackDown Live. One thing to say here, Paige, what are you doing? Now, not only was there a sign at last night's SmackDown Live that said, I am Batman, which is absolute bollocks because Batman isn't even a real thing, there was also a sign that says Comic Sans Rules, which proves that the Wrestle Twats were at last night's SmackDown Live. After our reactions to SummerSlam, they can be the only people on the planet Earth today who believe that to be true, because as we all know, Comic Sans sucks lady balls. Haha. Yep, I wrong. Yep, I wrong. So the Miz came out and pulled a wonderful retirement fake in all of us, which belonged on Rio Ferdinand's World Cup wind-ups. It was that good. And then he went on to say that Daniel Bryan hit him 100 times at SummerSlam, but 100 of those gut punches amounts to one of his. Daniel Bryan then came out to spit some bars, and while he was doing so, Byron Saxton piped up and said, Miz, someone's got an issue with your revisionist history. What's he talking about? We all saw that the Miz got hit 100 times by Daniel Bryan, but all it took was one hit from the Miz to lay Bryan out, like Chris Jericho circa 2014. Smarky joke about how Chris Jericho would always lose. What I'm saying here is that Miz never said he didn't have any help with his punch. Byron Saxton, I think your birth certificate is revisionist history. That's too far. And next up we have the fact that Daniel Bryan started shouting coward at Miz, and I have no idea why. As we all saw at SummerSlam, the Miz went toe to hoof with Daniel Bryan, taking an absolute beating at times, while also taking control of the belt himself. All it took was a bit of brains from the Miz, and Daniel Bryan was bamboozled. And instead of shouting coward, Daniel Bryan should have been shouting cunning, or clever, or I've been murked off and made like a mug, because I'm a babyface in WWE, and babyfaces can't be clever. Miz then said that Bryan would have to live with the fact that he never ever defeated him. The only thing is, though, Mizzles, Daniel Bryan's defeated your sorry ass on 3 separate occasions on televised WWE shows. Delusional heel? Of course, but I like my heels to be factually correct in WWE, so here we find ourselves today. And next up we have the fact that Daniel Bryan used the term professional wrestler live on a WWE show in 2018, a moment which caused Vince McMahon to leap up out of his seat and upon landing, squash his grapefruits. Damn it! However, man, Bryan, never forget that you, Miz, and every single person who wrestles in the WWE ring are superstars. So Maryse now piped up and said to Daniel Bryan, you might as well call yourself Daniel Bella, which enraged so much so that she had to come down and open a can of whoop ass on Maryse and The Miz. Brie stayed backstage for every single other thing the Miz and Maryse had to say about her husband, but it seems the very thought of Daniel Bryan taking her second name got her so riled up, she had to come down to the ring and resort to violence. Since when's Brie Bella a really old-fashioned bloke with outdated values? Shocker! Bollocks. Becky did exactly what she should have done a very long time ago. Has anybody seen Paige? The Miz is shouting there, and he took about 3 or 4 more steps, and she's there saying, Paige here! Now I know Paige is really pale, Miz, but how the piss did you not say she's not an actual ghost? Oh my god, get the pissing doctors immediately. Never mind RKO, STI. And now it's time for this. Wankety wank, wankety wank, wankety wank, wankety wank. Wankety wank, wankety wank, wankety wank. Hello and welcome to Wankety Wank, the section of WTF moments where just like on blankety blank with a fill in the blanks, a sexual wank fed and tweets me the WTF moment. I give them all the credit because you know how it works. Now I'm going to stop doing this spiel because it's pointless. Thank you very much to Tim Hughes for pointing out that whatever network that is there, they're very saucy indeed. Now for God's sake, what they are doing to Jeff Hardy must be again some sort of employer-employee thing because they're just trying to murder him now. For months now we've seen Jeff Hardy grimace just about every single time he moves in a WWE ring. He's even done interviews, for Christ's sake, where he said that he doesn't do swanton bombs near enough as he used to because they bloody hurt him. We arrived to SummerSlam on Sunday to see him not only hit the move that hurt him so much, but also miss the move and land the move on an apron, for Christ's sake, which I don't know if you heard, is the hardest part of the ring. Before we arrived to SmackDown Live last night, where he's being booked, by the way, he's not being forced, he's being booked into being pushed off the top rope, landing rib first on the thing that covers the ring post, spinning round, landing back first on the steel steps. He's going on the announce table, he's doing swanton bombs off of crates onto the floor through a table. Bloody hell. Somebody call the bastard police because they are literally killing Jeff Hardy right in front of our very eyes. Yep, I wrong. Yep, I wrong. First of all, Byron Saxton inferred that he's been speaking to Jeff Hardy. Of course, pal, right on there. And secondly, according to Byron Saxton, Jeff Hardy's gone on the record as saying that the Randy Orton he's seen today is the most cold, the most evil version of Randy Orton he's seen in either of his stints in WWE. I don't know about you, but I reckon 2009 I'll kick your bastard mother in the face. Randy Orton would have something to say about that, Byron. Now I know we do grave mistakes here on WTF Moments, but if we had the time I'd get editor Richard Tubman behind the camera to make a new graphic for grave. Come on, yeah, good on you. Because Gravy Wavy said he's followed the Iconics all the way through NXT onto the main roster, and they've never looked better. Dave Meltzer, shove those stars right up your arsehole. Oh, goodness me, you just knew from the very moment that you heard Kevin had done a cut the crowd noise during Becky Balboa's entrance that WWE are going to continue with the bollocks they started on Sunday. Into the ring we go, and Becky's saying, you guys act like you're with me, but were you with me the entire time? Aye, pal, we certainly were. According to Becky, when Charlotte won the match on Sunday, we all stood up and applauded the new champion. Bollocks, Becky. Nobody did. Maybe somebody did, but not many people did. Some people are saying this could be Becky Lynch's finest promo of her career, but it is ruined by backwards bollocks that WWE just need to forget about. The crowd cheered Becky all the way through a promo where she was supposed to be turning on our sorry arses. When Charlotte came out, she was unceremoniously booed all the way back to Ric Flair's ball bag. These sort of things that just can't be ignored. WWE just flick the switch. We know you're trying to tell one story, but just go with what the people want and tell the complete opposite. It's the right thing to do, otherwise we're going to have months and months and months of painfully nonsensical bollocks. Ah, you know what I mean. I'm angry.
Yep, I wrong. Yep, I wrong.
How about Trish Stratus in action for the first time in 7 years? Oh, hello? I'll just get him. Hello, Byron, it's the 2018 Women's Royal Rumble, you twat. Now then, Aiden English. First of all, actually doing something a Blue Eye would do. And second of all, doing something that actually helps Rusev Day out, and I just don't know where to crap or why my watch. You head to the border, grab two of each animal, grab two of each people. The end is nigh, time to run away, the end is nigh. Now I know yesterday on Raw's WTF Moments I said you need to mark the time and the date and where you were stood as we saw the most unworthy sign in the history of professional wrestling, honouring methodical wrestling, but scrap all that, actually mark the time, mark the date and where you are stood right now, because when your grandchildren ask, what is the most unworthy sign in the history of professional wrestling, that is actually it. AJ Styles was able to defeat Samoa Joe at SummerSlam, but not without controversy apparently. Bloody hell, he lost the match by DQ. Not only that, Corey, but AJ Styles literally said with his own mouth, I lost the match because of my own actions. You got afraid of me. And we end proceedings today on what is supposed to be a special SmackDown Live, which felt like a normal SmackDown Live with the second
Wankety-wank, 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 wankety-wank. Wankety wank, wankety wank, wankety wank.
You know how it works by now. Thank you very much to Serial Wanker. Yes, he appears many times in this segment. Daniel Torkel for pointing out that everybody was saying, oh, truth! What are you doing? And that is it for all of the WTF moments from this special SmackDown Live. Thank you very much for watching me. I love you. Thank you. I've been Ross from Cultaholic.com. Thanks for being a sexual wankfest. And follow me on Twitter at RossOnWrestling. If you like what we do here at Cultaholic and pledge to our Patreon page, patreon.com/Cultaholic. Anything you thought to give us, I will love you forever. But most importantly of all, do not forget to subscribe to this channel and follow us everywhere on the social media.